What is up, YouTube? Dylan back here from Wicked Gaming, and we're back with Pokemon Nuzlocke Platinum version. And today, if I'm correct, where we left off the last time was I was about to choose my starter. Now, let's get this on. Now, how this is going to work is I have a die right. Ooh, Pokeballs! Look, these are Pokeballs. There's a Pokemon in each one. Now, choose. Which Pokemon will it be? Now, here's how this is going to work. As I was saying, I have a 20-sided die right here. Why a 20-sided die? Because it's a 20-sided die. That's why. Anyways, this is how this is going to play out. If I roll a 1 through 6, I get this Pokemon. A 7 through 12, this Pokemon. A 13 through 18, this Pokemon. And if it's a 19 or 20, I have to reroll. Let's go! 13! Piplup! I've actually never used a Piplup before, so we're going to see how this plays out.
And I choose you! I'm picking this Turtwig!
I didn't see that coming at all, numbnuts.
Whoa. Both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now, listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with this world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come to me at my lab in Tandem Town. And now, we'll be on our way. Get the hell out of my way, boy.
Professor, wait for me, please! I'm sorry. Please let me pass.
I'm getting very sporadic with her voice now.
How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary, like my Coke dealer.
Wait. Did you just run and... Take a chill pill! Please!
Dylan, we both got Pokemon now.
No shit.
There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this?
Yes, I am up for this.
I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come! Dylan!
I challenge you to a battle.
Okay, so, first battle, Root. Just like in all the other games. He's got Fleabin. He's got Turtwig! I always did like Turtwig. But I've never used a Piplup. I wasn't a big fan of Piplup. But we'll see how this goes down.
I'm gonna pound the heck out of you. If you know what I mean.
What the? That would hurt you!
Okay, just cut him off mid-sentence.
Piplup is power.
I'm doing okay damage, I guess. And I'm going to be doing a whopping 1 damage every time I attack.
Use power.
I gotta change the settings.
Those Turtwig use withdraw. Why am I narrating in this voice? It is outrageous. Like gems. They are truly outrageous.
And keep pounding away at it. Oh, wonderful. Okay, you can keep doing that. I'm just going to whittle away your health.
Slowly.
You're almost as bad as Cocoon on Metapod. Yep. Except you knew an attack. So you're officially worse than them. And it's not hard, it's just withdrawal. They do the same thing. Just palette swap, if you wish. Ow. Just had to fix my headset there.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want my entire episode to be just me pounding away at a Turtwig, please.
But those Turtwig defense programs.
Okay, so I'm probably just going to... Really? Okay then, if that's how that's going to be. But anyways, I'm probably going to record several episodes in advance at a time, probably like 3 or 4 episodes, because Pokemon's fun. I can't stop playing it. I mean, I got Pokemon X. I'm Nuzlocking that. And, well... I lost already on it. I got my arse handed to me by a throw and a Halucha. Ooh, 3 HP. How nice. Okay, so you're going to be maybe an attacker. But yeah, so I had to restart again. And I got plagued with a female Combi. Better than male Combi, I guess.
Phew, let's go home! I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too.
I'm pretty sure it's just the Pokemon that's beat. You just called out commands and watched as we pitted wildlife against each other.
See you, Dylan.
Not even wildlife. We pitted our pets against each other. You better cook me some food. And back to your chair. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Fleabin are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. What? A Bidoof would probably derp me to death, and a Starly would have pecked Fleabin to death.
Peck him into submission.
Dylan, go see
Professor Rowan!
and thank him properly for your Pokemon. I think I'm just going to add that to her voice from now on. It's loud as in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Speaking of which... Oh, I know. No, put these on.
Dylan received a pair of running shoes.
Yay! Now I can run. With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. These must be some high-tech things. Some massively high-tech shoes. I know how to run. Only problem is... Tap, 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 tap. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Now, what's the B button for an emulation? No, it's not that button. Oh, there it is. Okay. Speaking of the tall grass, what I'm going to do with this is... People either decide that the Nuzlocke begins when you get to your what you want. Okay, before I even go on. People decide that the Nuzlocke begins right when you begin the game, or once you get your Pokeballs. I'm going with the Nuzlocke begins when I get my Pokeballs.
Too slow! Dylan, I'm sick of waiting!
I didn't tell you to! Please, go! Leave me alone!
I'm going to see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay?
Okay, is it just as bad as the last one?
You know that the lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there?
Yeah, I guess so. I think it's Lake Verity.
You guessed it! Let's catch that Pokemon!
That's a horrible idea. We don't even have Pokeballs yet, speaking of which.
That'll make Professor Rowan happy, I'm sure of that!
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want us going out and catching the gods of Pokemon.
Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear!
Except fear itself. Fine, let's go. Is that really your running animation? Really, kid? Really?
Alright, we're at the lake! Get ready, because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon!
I'd rather not.
Trust me on this one, it's here! It's even says so on the side.
Wait, it does. But even then, I can't even use it, because it's a Nuzlocke, and you're not allowed to use legendaries, by the way.
What's going on?
Oh, blue-haired dude.
The flowing time. The expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass. Step aside, Nimrod.
What's that about, weird guy?
You have no room to speak, Fleabin.
Dylan, let's catch that legendary Pokemon!
Here! We don't have Pokeballs!
Did you hear that, Dylan?
No, I'm deaf.
That's a legendary Pokemon cry! Okay, this is our chance, let's catch it!
What? No Pokeballs?
We don't have anything on us!
Bingo.
You know Pokeballs? P-O-K, accent E, balls! We don't have those! We can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us!
Thank you for pointing out the obvious.
Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him?
Are you that cheap? Are you that cheap? They're how much? 200 or 300? One of the two? Just go buy some, you cheap prick.
You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said visit him at the lab if we need anything.
I'm pretty sure he didn't want you to bum stuff off of him, though.
Okay, Dylan, I'll race you.
I don't want to race.
First one to the professor's lab and Zed Jump Town rules.
Let's try in words today. Okay. So I'm just going to skip all the battles until... I probably shouldn't. I'd probably level up Turtwig. Not... What am I thinking? He's got Turtwig. I got Piplup. Piplup. Oh, and what's my first encounter of the game? A Bidoof! I didn't see that coming. And I forgot to change my options, too.
Let's do this. Pound the hell out of it. The wild Bidoof used tackle. Did nothing.
Look at the derpy face.
Who derped who to death?